Hi, my name is Jose Bourget, and I'm the president of the Fundacion Mahatma Gandhi in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. I am very happy to talk to you about the Proyecto Esperanza, Project Hope. It's about literacy. It's about empowering kids with the art of writing and reading so that they can escape from the vicious cycle of poverty.
Y aquí tenemos a la señora. ¿Y esto qué es? ¿A quién le gusta la sandía? Ay, es muy rica y refrescante. Justo en momentos de calor como hoy.
And they can finish school, graduate, make a life for their own, help their families and their communities. It is a project that is the result of volunteer work and the commitment of some people to support it. And one of those people that we have here is Rose Tejeda from Chicago, originally from the Dominican Republic, but who's for the last 3 years has been helping us in volunteering with the foundation. And now Rose has come back to help directly with Proyecto Esperanza, and she has a very particular experience and contribution that she has made, and we want her to tell us all about it. Hi, Rose.
Hi, my name is Rose Tejeda. I became involved with Proyecto Esperanza last year while volunteering here at Fundacion Mahatma Gandhi. I had a very magical experience while working with a very young student. He was 8 years old, who did not know how to read. And after working with him diligently for several weeks, he finally made a breakthrough and read his first sentence. I still remember the look on his face and the way his eyes lit up, and it was probably one of the most magical moments, and really became for me a turning point. And at that point I just became very passionate about this project and the power that it has to really change the lives of the children here in this community. As a result, I decided to come back again this year and dedicate my time exclusively to Proyecto Esperanza and working with the kids more and more on a daily basis, as well as managing the program. And it's really been an excellent experience working with our teacher, who is Profesora Milenia de la Rosa, and she is the most ideal teacher for this program, and we're really truly blessed to have her teaching these children on a daily basis. And I work with her very closely.
Y por último, de las que leímos la semana pasada, tenemos aquí a esta letra, ¿cómo se llama? Y cuando yo voy subiendo, que voy para Sancho, voy por una ¿qué? Loma, muy bien.
And we started our new session for the spring just about 3 weeks ago, and we have started visiting the families so that we can see the conditions that these children live in, and that really helps give us some insight as to stumbling blocks that they may encounter in their academic success with the program.
There are 3 things that Rose mentioned that are very important to me. She mentioned something about a magical time, a magical experience. And I think that Proyecto Esperanza is about magic. Seeing children that were not able to read before, and now they can read and they can write and they can hear themselves talking something meaningful from a book is a magical experience. So as a volunteer, as a donor, as somebody that is teaching them, is really a magical experience.
Vamos a leerla uno por uno. ¿Qué sería? ¿Cómo? Aquí tenemos una A, ¿verdad?
second thing that Rose mentioned was the fact that she was working with a kid that is 8 years old. And unfortunately, we had too many kids like that one. Kids that are going to school, second, third, fourth grade, even fifth grade, and still don't read or write. And so these are kids that are 8, 9, 10. And Proyecto Esperanza works with these kids and try to give them what they need in order to read and write, even at that old age, for their educational development. And the third thing that Rose mentioned is the fact that we have a committed teacher. And we have in the foundation, we've been blessed with having committed volunteers and teachers, and it's the work of a lot of people who make it possible. And I'd like to ask Rose this time something about her experience last November and December in Chicago, when she was thinking about the successful continuation of Proyecto Esperanza. So Rose, what happened back in November?
Well, what happened, I think it might have been actually a little bit earlier, like September or October. You and I had a conversation that there really wasn't enough funds to continue Proyecto Esperanza beginning in January, and that it was probably likely that that program was going to terminate. Upon hearing that news and knowing the experience, the positive experience that I had with Proyecto Esperanza last year, I took it upon myself to make an effort to raise the money to continue the program, because the value that it has in this community is just immense. So I decided to begin with Jose's cooperation, a fundraising campaign among my peer and network group and my family, and within about a period of 3 weeks and the aid of a website, a temporary website that we put up for the project, successfully raised what we needed to keep Esperanza going through July of this year. So it's been very exciting to know that the project can continue and can continue to help the children of Las Terrenas learn how to read. So.
Yo me llamo Rosy Tejeda, yo tengo 3 años trabajando con la Fundación y tengo unos proyectos que son los favoritos míos, que son el Proyecto Esperanza, que van a aprender un poquito de su programa hoy, y también Salto y Conecta.
Soy yo, cariñosamente Ellen, y he estado con nosotros desde septiembre. Van a saber más de ella un poquito más adelante. A esta joven, con esa sonrisa tan bonita. Estamos ahora aquí con la profesora Milenia. We're here with our teacher Milenia de la Rosa, and today we had a very special event, the inauguration of this classroom and this project to the community. So Milenia, tell us, how do you feel about what happened today?
Para mí fue una experiencia maravillosa, de verdad. Es como ver un sueño hecho realidad. Muchísimas gracias.
We've been doing a pilot project for a little over a year, and so this is kind of the opportunity to establish the program as a sustainable program, and that's the hope, that's the dream, and that's reality. And Milenia, what do you think will happen to the children that are in your classroom now, 10 weeks from now, when they finish this session?
Pienso que van a leer, pienso que para ellos es una experiencia maravillosa, inolvidable, y que va a ser posible que ellos se pongan en contacto con su mundo, que realmente van a estar en un nivel mucho más avanzado del que se espera.
Y Rose, what do you think about what you just heard and what you felt and what you saw today at the inaugural knowing that a lot of what's happening today is also the result of your good work with your friends and family?
I have to say that it was probably one of the most emotional experiences I've had, especially listening to Millennia speak about the students and their success, and actually to see the success story of Dani Alberto reading is just something that was so incredibly moving. And I think that if there were other volunteers who came to experience what we do here in Las Terrenas, and especially with Proyecto Esperanza, they would all feel exactly the emotion that I felt today. And I think the effect that we're having on these children is so evident. And just looking at the face of this child as he was reading this so proudly, the welcome message that you had written for him, it was just incredibly beautiful. So I think that that is a perfect symbol of exactly what we're trying to accomplish here with Proyecto Esperanza.
And so we invite you to be a part of that, and we thank those who've been a part of it already. And I hope that we can have some volunteers and some donors and people who will be thinking about us along those lines. Thank you very much.